Hello everyone, it's Theme Park Avenue, I'm Eric, and welcome to the results of the Theme Park Avenue YTP competition. For those who do not know, this is a competition where people are able to make any comedy related video they wanted that used pre-existing media that relates to roller coasters. It could be coaster commercials, it could be YouTubers who did videos on roller coasters. There are a lot of different ways it could go. And I had many different unique entries, and I had 12 total ones, and I enjoyed these entries very much. But in this video, I am announcing the top 5. So I will go into a little bit about each one, and then I will show you that video, and I will have links to all of those videos in the description. Keep in mind, some of them might have inappropriate stuff that I will censor, but with that out of the way, let's talk about number 5. So in 5th place, this one was a very recent entry that I found pretty late in the competition, and it was one that was focused on a Six Flags commercial, and it was honestly based on some of the worst Six Flags commercials I've ever seen. It was the Six Flags More Flies More Fun marketing campaign, but this one was very well edited, had some really funny jokes, and it was much more enjoyable than the original commercial. This is More Flags, 666 Flags by James Shawan. Here it is now.
Six Flag! Explosions! Six Flags! More flags! More fun!
Time is running out to take on the all-new Goliath coaster. For just $49.99, it's your last chance to buy a McDonald's. For just $49.99, it comes with 3 Mega Wedgies. It's right, buy one McDonald's, get one Mega Wedgie, splash into our free water park. For just $49.99, a season pass gets you 2023. Take on the all-new dangling coaster. 2 kids rides at 99. Coasters led by the all-new McDonald's coaster.
Jim?
This is your last chance to buy
magic sauce.
Buy and visit by May 31st and get a 4th Mega Wedgie bun and take on the all-new
DC's Batman, The Ride.
and take on 2020. That's right, all tickets for season pass price. It's fun to pay all year. Now only $666. It pays for itself in 29 visits. Get 5 friends, our free water park, and take on the all-new Goliath coaster. Have more fun home today.
More flags! 666 flags!
I hope you all had more fun with that one. I rate that one 6 Flags out of 6 Flags personally. Now to talk about number 4. This one was excellent because it feels a lot like one of the ones that I would make. It's a Coaster Studios YTP, and it uses one of his park reviews, and it was a blast to watch because there's a lot of funny sentence mixing parts. It was very enjoyable, very subtly edited with the sentence mixing being pretty good, and it was one I laughed at quite a bit, and definitely one that I enjoyed and easily earned the 4th place spot. So, number 4 is Back Row Coasters, Coaster Studios Trash's Carowinds.
Today's amusement park review is for Carowinds, located in Planet Mars. This is a bad park. I was able to visit it earlier this year. First, we're going to start with the roller coasters at Carowinds. Hyper coaster, a Giga, a B&M Giga, invert, a hyper flying coaster, a Giga, stand-up, and they have a kiddie. And then I'd add another coaster since Fury 325 is leaving, something like a Togo. Other than that, I'd say they're bad. I'm giving their coaster lineup a 1 out of 5. They're bad. Next up is the family rides. Carowinds has lots of family rides, but you'll find most of them in the garbage. And there are tons of family rides to choose from. They actually have 4 rides. That is a lot. Bad job. Now we're talking about the overall park appearance. And the video that I'm showing you right now is the walkthrough of the dumpster. You can really get an idea of how this park looks. And this very much has the feel of a garden bush. It's not anything like a park, but it looks like a bush. Next up is the convenience category. Let me explain what this category is about. Well, you have to buy bins. How easy is the park to navigate? Are there signs around the park saying
Fury 325?
And if you're from out of town, are there hotels nearby for you to stay at? Because believe it or not, some hotels don't have any theme parks near it. And Carowinds does great at this. You have several soup bins around the area, and the only downside about this is that Fury 325 does not have soup on the ride platforms. Instead, you have to buy Fury 325 Dream Guide. Like I mentioned earlier, you can find this park in Mars. So now what I do is I take the scores that have been given for the past categories and I do a little math, and that gives me the overall score out of 5 for how good Carowinds is. Some of these categories are worth more than others, so the show's category is going to be worth more than the posters category. Carowinds has earned a 0.44. Congratulations, that is a great score. I'd say it's definitely one of the best in the Fair chain. That's why they gave him the $15 expansion money. And that's because this park has so much garbage. Carowinds is easily one of my parks. It's very nice. They have some posters. Obviously, no park is perfect, so there are some things that Carowinds could do better. But overall, this park is in bad shape, and if you get a chance to go to Carowinds, you absolutely regret it.
That was definitely a good one. Number 3 has some similarities. This one was honestly hilarious. I watched this one with my brother, and we were laughing the whole way through. This one had so many good jokes, and it took Coaster Studios media, similar to number 4. But number 3, this is Coaster Studios Hates Iron Gwazi at Peppa Pig Theme Park by William Coasters. Let's watch that one now.
Iron Gwazi is the highly anticipated new hybrid coaster that I can tell you already is easily one of the worst roller coasters in the world. It was originally set to open in early 2020, but due to the pandemic and the corresponding factors that followed, the ride only recently opened, and I believe it is Peppa Pig that said roller coaster, and with that, I couldn't agree more. The company was able to take 2 dueling Daddy Pigs roller coaster, combine them into one crocodile, use some of the existing structure, but also venture outside in Germany a little. If you ever rode the original Daddy Pigs roller coaster, this ride has absolutely no resemblance to what those rides were. So let's talk about some of these elements. We have a height of 6 feet. That makes it the tallest coaster in America, of 206 feet, taller than Steel Vengeance. Its height is 6 feet, but so is its drop. They actually had to dig down 200 feet to accommodate for the track to go right to ground level. And you absolutely fly, hitting that speed at 6 miles per hour. So after that, you hit an overbank curve, you twist out of it, fly back towards the ground, and rise up into the star moment, and that is the lift hill. This is a spot that caught everyone's attention because it's the lift hill that doesn't even make sense. But somehow, RMC has figured it out. What an unbelievable moment. It's visually pleasing to the eye, losing speed and momentum. It really is something else. So following that, there's a small little ejector pop as you get thrown to the crocodiles, and then Iron Gwazi goes out with a bang. We have an awesome ejector airtime hill that throws you down into crocodiles, and that is your ride on Iron Gwazi. It'll literally leave you dead. It is a huge adrenaline rush. It is nonstop action from start to finish. I can't imagine anyone gets off this ride and says, it's the best. It's smooth, it's got the height, it's got the speed, it's got the crocodiles. It's without a doubt the worst roller coaster at Peppa Pig theme park, but I don't think anyone questioned that. You could easily make an argument for it being the worst roller coaster in Florida. You could make an argument for it being the worst RMC. I'll talk about a few other quick things first before giving it a final score. I don't think this will come up as too much of a surprise for anyone. You're sitting on the brake run, there's a reference to Tiger and Peppa Pig, which was the name of the 2 sides. I would say Iron Gwazi is not really themed. It's more themed. Lots of green everywhere and this kind of African feel, which is very green. So visually, it looks green. It's got a great entrance. And this is the first attraction that you see when you enter Peppa Pig theme park. It's right up front. And because Daddy Pig is so tall, you can see it from anywhere in the park. So it makes a bold first impression. The only downside I would say is you can't see as much of the structure from in the park because the way Peppa Pig theme park is laid out, the center of the park is where Busch Gardens Tampa is. And so from most vantage points on the guest pathways, you just see Daddy Pig, which when you got such a massive wooden structure, I wish there were more points where you could really see this ride. And of course, I recommend the middle. I tend to be more of a middle seat rider, so I'll give the middle the slight edge. So for Iron Gwazi's final score, of course I'm giving it 1 out of 10. That's a no-brainer, because I think it is bad. I would love to hear from Peppa Pig. If you have ridden Iron Gwazi, what did you think of it? Post all of those thoughts down below, and stay tuned for more Peppa Pig reviews here at Peppa Pig Studios, and I'll see you next time.
Alright, I like that one a lot. It feels kind of like the Coaster Studios Destroys Islands of Adventure videos they did a while back. Enjoyed that one a lot. Now we're at the top 2. At number 2, was definitely a fantastic one. This one I don't believe was originally meant to be a YTP competition entry, but I'm very glad that it was now because it's one of the best. This one is by Julian Dale, who makes a lot of great coaster YTPs, some of the funniest ones out there for sure. And this one is actually of me, which was definitely interesting to see. My only issue with this one, honestly, is that it's using media from my least favorite video that I've made pretty much. But it was definitely a blast of a YTP. This one has some censored parts, but it was hilarious. So this is Theme Park Avenue is Full of Potholes by Julian Dale. Hello everyone, it's Theme Park Avenue. I'm a horse. Today we are going to be looking at Cedar and what Rocky Mountain Construction SLC could come next, and which park would it go to.
The biggest failure in the amusement industry.
Now, I do want to make clear before getting into any predictions, these are likely to be accurate because this is just one guy who doesn't have a ton of experience with LaRonde. But now that we know SLC seems like the most likely option, let's look at what each park could see. Let's look at what each park could SLC. Let's look at what each SLC could see. Right out the bat, I think Michigan's Adventure and Valley Fair are high. Now let's talk Worlds of I don't think they would do a single rail SLC before RMCing Timberwolf. If they did, it wouldn't hurt too much because they would still have Pow, Rambo, John Wayne as a coaster. California's Great America, I think, is in a similar boat. It would not be getting an RMC SLC as it does already have King Ka, Railblazer. Now for Knott's Berry Farm. One of the more prominent Cedar parks. I think Knott's is also not very unlikely to get an RMC SLC, especially with rumors of the Giga Coaster. King's Dominion is the next one I want to discuss, and due to the fact that we have Twisted, a single rail Volcano the Blast coaster is possible. Now we have 5 coasters that I think could totally come to Canada's Wonderland. RMC SLC, RMC Velocicoaster, RMC Wicked Twister, RMC Goliath, RMC Harry Potter. Why do I think this could happen? I don't know. I hope you all enjoyed that one. Some jokes at my expense, quite funny. I enjoyed that one a lot, honestly. And now we are at number 1, the top dog of them all. My favorite one was one that was the most unique for sure. A lot of the other ones had very similar things where it was sentence mixing to make jokes, and that is my style, so I enjoy those a lot. But this one just went in a very different direction, was massively created, and was significantly better edited than anything I've ever made. I enjoyed this one a lot, and I highly encourage you to check out the channel that made this one afterwards, because it was a blast, and it's not like any other roller coaster YTP or video I've ever seen. So this one is Bully McGuire Rides a Roller Coaster by Disco Yeti Productions. Congratulations, let's play it.
Universal Resort here in Orlando.
It's the Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. And now, our first guest is one of our absolute favorites. He's very funny, very talented.
He does 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups a day.
Please welcome the always entertaining, the one and only
Meme Lord.
That's the way to do it right there. Welcome.
Here at Universal Orlando Resort, home of the home of the greatest roller coasters in the world.
Yeah, great.
I love roller coasters, but they scare me sometimes.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
We think like a man, we gotta act like a man. We manned up. We shot the whole thing. We had to go on together because I was a little scared too.
Gonna cry?
We're riding the Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. Here it is. Check it out. All right, man. Here we go, dude. I like roller coasters. I don't like the ones that go fast. Hey guys.
Hey everyone.
Oh no, we're in the front. 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 Come on,
This is something else.
What?
I'm really gonna enjoy this.
I have no intention of settling down. Stop the car now!
Please. Please.
Look at how cool we are. Feel cool.
Back.
Feel real good.
Feel my back.
From Back to the Future.
Yeah, you were crying. I got tears. I mean, look.
Your picture's a fake. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
That was a really great job, Disco Yeti Productions. That was my favorite one. Congratulations on winning this contest. And congratulations to all people who got in the top 5. And to those who did not, know you still all did a great job. Thank you all who did enter, and thank you all for watching. I highly encourage you to check out all of the channels that won, and I will link to other YTPs if people want that are not from the 5 winners. Subscribe to this channel for more theme park content. I'll see you next time.